So what's it like working with Kira?
Exactly. Is Kira nice?
Is Kira nice? Is Joe smart?
Sorry to interrupt. Sean O'Connell, Cinema Blend, and Hollywood
I'm
News.
That's all right.
festivaling also.
Yeah, relax.
I know, but Junket TV, you should be a little bit more dressed up.
No.
So.
I'm not that much more dressed up. I'm the one who should be. I'm going to button up for that.
This isn't Junket lip service. I love this movie. I love it.
Great.
I love it. I adore it.
Good, good. Yeah, it's a passionate film, and I think it's going to provoke passionate responses.
Well, because you guys nail the emotions of it. You nail the emotions in all of the different scenes, so that we're the theatricality of it all is really intoxicating at first, but then it's only going to last about 15, 20 minutes. You know,
Yeah.
you have to get into the stories.
That's right. That's what's going to carry you.
And we absolutely did. So that's not a question. That's just a statement that I wanted to get
Thank
on
you.
video because I loved it. You've done stage acting before, though.
Yes, a lot of stage acting. Yeah.
So, but this is a very different form of acting because you're still incorporating some stage elements of it too, but acting in a completely different way.
It never ever felt like we were filming a play.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I mean we were in the world of the theatre, and we were, you know, there was the suggestion of theatricality, but I never felt that it was the two worlds colliding. It was very much a cinematic language. It was very much a language of Joe, you know, and it was therefore incredibly important that it be real and that they be based in reality. And, you know, it's not like, you know what I mean? Although the metaphor was for people playing roles in love, or the metaphor was the putting on a show in society, you never saw them putting on their masks.
Right.
They were living in there, and they're very much real people.
Well, and also, you don't acknowledge it. It's never
No.
acknowledged by the characters.
No, right.
Which I thought was when they go up into the rafters and there's a world happening up
Yeah, yeah.
there. And you want to stop and just be like, what's everyone
Yeah,
doing up
what are
there?
they doing up there?
Right, what's going
That's
on up
right.
there? But talk to me then, though, because he does want to maintain that environment, the rehearsals for it all and making sure that you knew where he wanted the camera to lead the people to.
Well, he had a lot of that in his head.
Right.
And he did a wonderful job, and obviously had an extraordinary team, specifically the design team, who created those worlds, and he explained them to us vividly, and it was clear when we were on set what was being conjured around us. But the specifics really weren't dealt with until we were there on the day. In preparation, we did a lot of physical work. We did, you know, workshops physically with Sidi Labi Shakawi, the choreographer. And again, that was just sort of coming up with little ideas, tweaks here and there that would help us. Other than that, you know, it was a case of sticking to the script, sticking to this amazing, essential script that Tom Stoppard had written.
Joe's incorporated music into his sets before, I know, too, for films like The Soloist, and I think he did for Atonement also. Did he with this? Because
You mean playing music?
on the set, yes, to help set the scene.
Yeah.
I thought the music was very important.
He
to this.
played music all the time.
Did he really? Okay.
But you know, I've worked with other directors that do that. It's a wonderful way of creating an atmosphere. I mean, what a better way, you know, to instill a sort of an emotion than to play a tonally kind of relevant piece of music.
Right. I thought that was a really good way to do it. Is there a set of yours that was a favorite? I keep talking about the ice skating rink, but a lot of
It's
different people.
extraordinary, wasn't it?
Well, because when you see it contained inside,
Yeah.
too, there's so many reminders. I think the horse race also.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, you hear that there's going to be a horse race, and you just assume we're going to expand the world again, and it doesn't. Was there a favorite of yours, or one that when it happened, you were just like...
There was one that I was personally involved in, which just reminded me of some great cinema from the past, and it just summed up to me the grandeur and the vision and the poetry of Joe's world, the fantasy world of Anna Karenina, and that was when I tear up a letter from her and throw it in the air, and it starts to snow.
Brilliant.
And he pulls back, and you see the whole of the theatre just filling with snow.
Right.
And that was genius, I thought.
I'll tell you, in that nanosecond, that gave me the rap. When you ripped the letter and threw it, and I said, if it comes down as snowflakes, I'm totally on board with this movie. And when it happened, I was like, well, that's because I'm watching a brilliant movie. So
Good. I'm so glad.
it was phenomenal.
What a pleasure.
I appreciate the time.
My pleasure.